Phil Harding, this is what, the last day on site here today, is that right?
Yeah, the end of 3 days of hard graft, I hope.
I've seen you tearing about a bit. What have you discovered?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, we came here with this project to re-examine whether or not there was a small Roman fort here. There was a bunch of local archaeologists who thought that they had really good evidence for a small Roman fort. And so we want to come here and see whether we could find that, and also to try and place into context a whole load of metalworking finds that have been coming up from metal detecting. And I think in both counts we've got answers.
What answers have you got?
I'm not going to tell you all the answers.
We'd have to see the programme, won't we?
Suffice it to say that I think probably I'll give you 50% of the answers. We haven't found the fort, but there are some interesting reasons why it's not there, and I think it's a very important lesson to anybody who does archaeology. That basically the geology can sometimes play very, very nasty tricks on you, and archaeology, like everything else, is very much a science of experience and learning and what have you. Although I would never discourage anybody from getting involved with it, sometimes it needs a more perhaps experienced eye and a little bit more knowledge, and just to put an alternative interpretation on what people have found.
Do you pick up a lot from amateur archaeologists?
Pick up a lot?
Yeah, as a lead into something like that.
Yes, yeah. I mean, there are a great number of local amateur archaeological groups right the way across the country, and I mean, in a lot of cases, a lot of them have been doing good work for donkey's years. It's the way archaeology started. It's certainly the way I started. And up until a few years ago, most archaeology, or a lot of archaeology, was done by local amateur groups. Like I say, a lot of them are well established. They've been doing good work for ages, and we collaborate with a lot of them quite often. Already, we've done this year. We've worked with 2 local societies that have had ongoing work and have invited us in to give them a wider picture of what's going on.
Do you see this as a job or as a hobby?
For me, it's an absolute passion. It's an absolute necessity to life. I'm just lucky that I've been able to do it as a career.